We're rolling. So yesterday was Friday, the 1st of May. That's right. Which means today is Saturday, the 2nd of May. April, May. And me and Tuco are going for an afternoon stroll because it's sunny. I mean, it's cloudy. It's too hot. Tuco, allez. And I think it's nice to do a record. It's about 3 o'clock. Nice to do a recording when my mood, although it seems to have dipped the last 10 seconds, but I've been kind of flying high for the last hour with the thought of walking into the Connemara and also doing a bit of shopping. But main thing that got me going was I was listening to some tapes last night, the audio tapes I've been kind of making over the last few years on my cassette recorder, the little handheld one, not the old one from the 70s, although it's not from the 70s. But inspired by that, I decided to take my box of tapes out of the garage. And then I realized, I can plug the old cassette with a roof that comes up, the old cassette thing. I can actually plug it into the mains using the same connector, electricity connector from my PlayStation 3 or 4. It's the same electrical connection. To go. And I also realized, my God, there's lots of tapes here I haven't heard for a long time, because I don't really listen to music all that much anymore when all said and done, and I tend to listen to the same collection that's on my Dansrue machine. That's what I've been listening to over the last couple of weeks, months. And so now I'm kind of up with the idea of going to the Connemara, bringing a cassette player, the cassette recorder. Here, Tuco, look what I got for you. Got you a biscuit. And listening to some old tapes. And my God, the choice of stuff. I got a whole box, and it's one of the first times I've looked in and I went, I wouldn't mind hearing this again, and I really wouldn't mind hearing that again, and I don't even have that one. The file doesn't work. For instance, the Christopher Cross, Ride Like the Wind tape. I haven't heard that tape in ages, because when I've put it on various MP3 devices, and it just hasn't played for some reason. And so to listen to that cassette, and again it's going to be a cassette, so it'll have the proper intervals between songs, and that just I think that'll make a little slight difference. But then I realized, my God, there's so many tapes. Lou Reed, New Sensations. When was the last time you heard that? Blood and Chocolate, Elvis Costello. You didn't have that one at all. There's some blank tapes I've got recorded that I can't remember. There's a Lou Reed one with some stuff from the album Mistrial, which, again, I don't have it. And so on, and I realized this top priority. I always listen to the same 2 songs. How about listening to the whole album for once? Paul Brady. I got a Paul Brady tape I used to love listening to. Back to the Center. These are things that can go back a long way. The problem is now each tape is, it's not like going to listen to a song from each tape is a good 40 minutes, so this could be, I might have to set up a new kind of agenda, maybe of going for some kind of a walk. Well, if this works, who knows. if I really find myself, God, I really want to do that again because there's so many more tapes, I'll have to set up some kind of a listening routine. Could actually listen to them when I'm doing this walk, but that would mean I wouldn't be doing this audio thingy. And Flo's in the garage doing stuff. I think we're both in good form today. And I felt very alive at the prospect of, it's like an old-fashioned kind of feeling of, oh, I can't wait to, the only thing now is to try and find a pair of headphones that will work properly. I may have to take the headphones, the ones I use to listen to the laptop, even though they're a bit bulky, but I don't really have a decent pair of the other type. So, otherwise I slept well. Flo was on the phone to Christine for 3 hours this morning. Christine seems to be doing well. Got a new boyfriend. I played a little bit of Red Dead Redemption last night and I enjoyed it. I did a couple of missions. These early missions actually are good. I wouldn't mind redoing some of those. I still haven't quite figured out the proper use of Deadeye yet. I keep going into it, using it all up and then fucking it up and not really getting the most out of it, but the game is kind of moving along. We're about to pack up now and go to a new location. I've done some hunting and I haven't got around to the trapper yet. I'd like to make something, but I'm still enjoying the game. I think the trick is maybe to do get yourself hooked up for an hour or two and then leave it. Don't kind of overdo it. I was also, of course, playing Transport Fever 2, and I had three towns on this map. It's another just a generated map. And I'm doing very well in one town. It's receiving all the supplies it needs, and it can receive more. And it's growing. I'm up to 600. I'm going to keep going with this because I think it's got the prospect. I'll have the prospect of being able to supply all three of the towns, because that's all there is, with what they need, and see how good things can go. I may put some passenger rail in. I haven't done that between the towns. I put a fantastic bus service in, and I don't know how well that's working. I've seen some buses last night travelling between towns with like 2 customers. That's not much good. And I've also seen certain bus stops packed with people, and I haven't quite figured out how does one work with that. If you've got lots of bus stops and most of them are empty, but one is absolutely packed. Does that mean you get rid of the other bus stops and just keep that one, or as usual with this game, the more you get into a session, the more things you have to kind of juggle with. But I'd like to be going on full power with this map if I could. I'd like to be kind of looking and saying, well, I can't think of anything else to do here now. I'm doing everything I can. Everywhere's hooked up by rail, by air, by bus. Each town is receiving nearly all of the products they want. And then just sit back and look at it and see, there's nothing else I can do. But Transport Fever is funny. It's it's always kind of a bit of luck whether you're going to get into a session or not. And I'm aware that I may start playing this later today, and I may just pull the plug on it and maybe I can't be bothered. Because the thing I like the most is seems to be starting a new map. That's what I like the most. And I've never tried yet to start a new map in let's say 2000, you know, go right up to the present. Anyway, that's all of that. It's a bit breezy today, clouds, but lots of sun coming through. And I'm glad to report there's nobody on the track here. Just me and the little fella. Yeah, right, let's go to the water and give you a nice drink. Me and Flo seem to have got money sent to us. The other day it was like 700 and something got sent into our Castpan account. Flo tried to explain it to me. I had no fucking clue. It's from the region, she said, from the region. It's an algorithm thing, and they look at us and we're a successful business. They've been around a long time, so we must be entitled to some regional help. It just makes sense. There's not any explanation or there wasn't any form to fill up, which is, to me, that's quite extraordinary. Really extraordinary that anybody, any government, any regional board or any local authority would send anybody any money without making you fill up lots of forms, because my idea about these things was that they would always make stuff available, but then they would try and make it kind of difficult and complicated to get this stuff. But that's... Oh yeah, and then today we got sent another 700, which is apparently from me, which in my eyes is like 1,500 for the month of April. I mean, my God, we wouldn't earn that if we were working. I mean, that would be a pretty good month, you know. If somebody keeps sending us 1,500 a month, well, I'm not sure I'd ever want to go back to work. And the government hasn't sent us anything yet, so it's I wish I could get my head around it some way, but I can't. It just would seem like it sounds like a miracle to me, because no matter what's going on and no matter what the government say, I just never would expect anybody to give money without having to, you know, really, like what I had to go through to get the Social Security money in Narbonne. It took like a year, and I had to continually go back with forms and things. So I was kind of expecting something like that. I was expecting Flo to have to tear her hair out, be dealing with these people, but the fact that they just seem to have sent something. Oh, a nice Hugo. Oh, that's nice when you're hot, isn't it? Doesn't do that very often. You just got right into the water and standing in the middle of it. Boy, what's this? I got a stick. Do you see the stick? Ah! Good boy. Let's carry on. Yeah, 1,500. Couldn't really say that Flo, perhaps not possible. Maybe a bit stupid, but I never worried about the situation in terms of money or anything. I have this belief it'll be fine money-wise. That saying, God helps those that help themselves. You could put it into that kind of thing. I think she would be fine, not have to worry about it. And I don't know if Float did. Maybe the money's on her mind more than me. But health-wise, it's just, yeah, it's really given us a feeling of being really on a holiday almost, like a paid holiday. We're lucky. Hello. Sometimes it's hard to imagine the death toll from this thing. Tuco, wait. Good boy. Hey, we got people coming. Are they coming this way? Do they have a dog? Wait. Good boy, wait. Which way are they going? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. 1, 2, 3 people coming. No barking. No barking. Tuco. Good job. Three people from Pancras, I'd say, up the hill there. That's where they're coming. And one of those women, kind of one in the middle, and a middle-aged woman. She's either nervous of dogs or cranky, because I think she's the one. Some other pints when we were out. I couldn't see them because we were kind of in the forest, and Tuco was barking, and I heard someone say in French, kind of say, "Shut up." I think it was her. Anyway, yeah, that's yeah, so we seem to be we're very lucky here. Like I said, it's hard to imagine a place like New Orleans, New York, London, and the absolute grief of losing a parent or a wife. Can you imagine losing your wife, if I lost Flo in that situation, you can't even say goodbye. You're not there for them at the end. I think that's going to be one of the worst things people are going to have to live with. It's the fact that they couldn't be there. Anyway, I got a gale force wind blowing me again, so I better turn off. Otherwise, it's going to be a horrible sound. Adios for now.